Yeah, inside of them, dude. It's the way we come down.
Out of the anus. Is that your puppy, Shirky?
No, but it's one I'm thinking of. I'd have to go to Pueblo today. Have to figure out down there.
Yeah, it's
Adopt them.
closest iron is this way.
You could probably make an appointment over the phone. Go get him tomorrow or something. When it's a little earlier.
Let them know you're too high to drive.
Well, it's kind of far away too, right? You said like it's about an hour.
Or he goes to Pueblo for dispensary.
I don't know how where
45?
the society is there, but it's about 45 minutes for me to like Pueblo.
And then you'd still have to make like the stop at the store and get all the accoutrements.
The dog ain't French, dude. What's wrong with you?
You gotta get the ketchup and the mustard and the buns.
Careful.
What this is?
What?
These guys are due.
I don't know. Stand there and let it blow
Blow
on
your
you.
ass into
They're
space.
like-
Lagoosh!
Oh, do we got a geyser next to us?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's for
Power?
Steam power.
steam power. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. I don't play this game. I know more than you guys, man. What's up?
I haven't played this game since before that was in the game.
Well, it's technically not steam power, but it's just like a hydropower or whatever it's called. But it's really efficient. There's only so many of them on the map.
We need rocks and we need metal.
Yeah, there's. I'm running this way to see if these are actual.
This is a cave. What the fuck? This is a cave.
You found a cave already? Watch out for the spiders.
Yep.
Sure, he starts running.
Nope.
All right.
You saw one flicker of something moving. I'm out.
I found it pretty good. There's a mine right here. I'm gonna put the foundation. My foundation. I think we all have foundations.
No, I think it's the only person who comes in on the transport gets the core for a hub.
All right. Well, there's two iron ore pits right here, so I'm just gonna put it down right over here.
Yeah, if you find a good spot, take it.
All right.
Raw quartz. I don't remember what quartz is for.
Quartz. You need to research it.
Well, that's everything. Everything except for
Yeah.
like iron and copper and limestone.
Ah!
Makes a good timepiece, right?
Come here, you motherfucker! Ah!
What quartz?
Yeah.
A little bit. Alright, so you guys are off in that direction.
The game size of this isn't too bad. It's only 5 gigs, under 5.
Oh, considering the graphics on this suck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it would be more than that.
Bitch. Yeah, I'll go get this one up here.
That thing is big. Alright,
Oh
homies.
man, this is a pure vein too? What?
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
I'm out for now. I'll check you guys later. I might be on a while later on.
Okay, man.
Alright, man.
Peace.
Ow. Hey, you're trying to put things inside me. How can you make one of those already?
You start with stuff.
Yeah, you should have a zapper.
No,
You start with metal plates?
No, well, I mean you can make them, but you shouldn't start with any.
I did.
Yeah, he's already built a miner. I was getting metal plates, or raw metal to make plates to make a miner.
Did
I don't know.
you take apart your
No, I have a bunch of stuff in my inventory.
I don't remember that being a thing.
How do you ping the resources on the map? I forget.
V. Hit V. If you hold V, you can change
Yeah.
the different ones, and then when you let go, it'll ping them. So we need to find copper too.
About 140 meters away. It's pretty close.
All right.
What about stone?
You mean limestone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
we'll need-
quite a bit up there. There's some right over here.
Dead. If you find copper, I can make another. I have enough to make one more.
Oh yeah, it's about 140 meters to the northwestish.
Yeah, I guess I can ping it. There we are. Yep, there it is. Okay, yeah, I'll put a mine down there.
This limestone is not pure; it's just normal.
Oh, this copper ore is pure.
Nice.
This is gonna help us out to split that one up quite a bit then.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to produce a shit ton of copper because it gets broken down into so many different things. Like valuable wire and stuff. It produces like what 8 of them at a time.
Yeah,
It's nicer right next to water too.
especially until later on, man. Because I mean, you really don't use a lot of copper very much at the
All right.
beginning.
So we have an iron ore. Now we just need to make other things to go with it. Smelters, I guess.
You said you already got limestone coming down?
No, not yet. I don't know where the limestone is. I can. There it is. Think I have enough? Yeah, I have enough to make another one. Alright. We have all 3 resources we need to get going.
Now
Which is word from on the border.
Nice.
it's a somewhat slow spot of doing everything by hand.
Yeah.
So we need a constructor.
I got 2 smelters for the ore. We just need to get power going. We need biomass.
Did you get some copper while you were over there to make wires and stuff, to make the power poles?
I have some wire on. It started me with a couple things of resource. So
That's crazy. I don't ever remember doing that.
maybe it's because I'm the
host.
host.
I've played single player there.
Yeah, I don't remember that being a thing either. It could be a new update, maybe?
I don't know. I feel like we're cheating, but
Let me know when you're out of that thing, Shariki.
Where I'm just making some plates and rods real quick.
Yeah, now I'm gonna make 2 more rods, and I should be able to make another one of those crafting tables for us.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put some stuff in the box that we can research as soon as we get it.
I'm done.
You just need to get some fuel going.
I got some organic in the crate already. If you got a biomass generator of any kind.
On the back of your foundation, there's generators. Starts with 2.
Put 3 crafting tables down, 1 for each one of us in case we need it.
Are you? You killing that big old thing?
I'm trying.
Oh yeah.
Well, it doesn't fight back, so.
Right.
Did you guys say you haven't looked for limestone yet?
We have one, but it's just a normal. We have all 3 main resources next to us. So we should be good. This is iron, right? Okay. And then we need limestone over here. We got limestone.
Alright, while that's going on, I'm gonna go off and explore a little bit.
Yeah.
Sure, random question. Do you know what the ID would be for Wi-Fi adapter disconnecting in the event log?
Yeah, you have to put that in.
I didn't think so either. Okay.
No, there's another one in here. I can just hear him growling, but I can't see him. Which biome did you pick?
The forest one?
I think that's the one you were already in last time, wasn't it?
No, I picked the grasslands.
How many biomes were there?
4. There was the grasslands, the hill desert or something, the forest, and then there was the Doom Desert where it was all nothing but that sand that we were at.
So then, yeah, I think they have added another biome because I only remember 3 last time.
Oh, what are we putting down? What are you doing?
Oh, you can put a constructor down and have it just turn into concrete and then go into it. You don't need just the stone right there.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh my god, this thing is stuck over here.
That's why I was trying to pull it.
There it goes.
That's right, buddy.
Iron plates, iron rods, and wire. hell? What am I doing?
Looks a little deserty over here. We might not be too far away from the desert biome, actually.
Hey, I'm gonna go check my oven. I'll be right back.
Alright, so this is definitely a hill desert area to our east. Very inhospitable to a lot of gas, radioactivity. And a huge drop off too, like going into the Grand Canyon, so it's beautiful looking though.
And shifting through all these event IDs are so much fun trying to find the right one.
Oh, son of a biscuit. Killed me. I can't believe I died already. Alright guys, let's go back and get my body. Was there a fast button to loot? Do you guys remember?
Not that I remember.
It's just one at a time. I mean, there's a giant button that says grab all.
Is there?
Ah, son of a biscuit. Ah, dude, again. These guys are vicious, man. I killed like 5 or 6 of those already, and these 2 have killed me twice now. It's almost as if you get lower on health, you get weaker. Got it. So what are you working on first, Ricky?
Oh, I'm working on my order for my lunch right now.
Oh, so you're not actually building anything yet?
There's concrete being produced. I did that thing.
That's good. You're definitely gonna need it. Can we not put blocks down yet? Yeah, I guess we don't have access to those just yet. Just can't do anything with that concrete.
No, we need to work towards the milestones.
Guess let me grab some of this. I'll make it manual so we can at least get some of that going. So we need 150 plates. It's not too bad. 150 iron rods. And 300 wire. Although I think you make quite a bit of wire per turn. Looks like I poked the bear. Yeah, with those... I just thought there were 2 mobs over there, but at last look, there were 3. So maybe that's why I was dying so quick, because that third one kept sneaking up on me. It's pretty rough when you first start. Later on, you get a extended bug zapper, which is basically a just a large stick with a zapper on the end of it, and then you can get a like nail gun, and then something we just saw recently. I don't know when they added it, but now you have access to a rifle of some sort. That's a little further into the game, so it's going to be a minute before we get access to one of those, but kind of cool to see that they're still adding things into the game, even at this later date. If you guys haven't played this before, yeah, it's kind of boring watching the beginning because you got to sit there and make everything from hand. But down the road, you can automate all this, so we'll get into that as soon as we can. And we're going to have 4 of us in here today. Could possibly have 5, but Cypher's a little burned out on the game, so he doesn't want to join us. We're going to get Curcio, Heat, and Shiriki all in here with me.
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, as soon as I'm done doing this crap for work.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Yeah, I'm in the process of making food, so I'm in and out. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we need a...
Getting the current milestone done.
Yeah, what are you working on?
I already got the plates. I got 91 of the bars, and I'm doing the copper wire right now.
Okay, I can make 50 of those right now here.
I think we're gonna need like 68 or something like that. 69.
Nope, you finished that. Okay.
I mean, it's not like it's go to waste or anything if you have extra.
Yeah, no.
Freaking hate the social tech Microsoft website, by the way, just so you guys know.
Tell me how you really feel.
It's just annoying because every time you try to go to it, you have to sign in to view the information. It's a freaking blog post. Just let me fucking read it.
Dude, yesterday I was got an alert on my Hulu account that it might have been breached or something, and then like I looked at at 26 devices attached to it.
The complexity and efficiency of your
Yeah, I would say
factory.
that's probably been breached.
We encourage
Yep.
you to consider more
I changed the password and kicked
when it
everyone
comes
out.
to factory logistics to streamline
What was that on?
range transportation.
Hulu?
Oh, wow.
Productivity
Yeah.
display will help you measure
like,
and
what the
improve the
fuck?
productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
So I kicked everyone off. I'm like, okay, well, someone got the password somehow.
Well, as ZK would say, that's for going to all those porn sites, my friend.
I use my phone for that only. Nope.
Alright, so what are you doing
be right
next
back.
on the active milestones?
Whichever one you guys want to do next. I'll be right back, Mike.
Kind of need base building. Which would be concrete 200, 100 of each. Okay, so we already got concrete being made over here, so just pick that up. Not quite 200 out of that, though. You remember what table we needed, Shiriki, to do research on?
No.
It's not the craft bench or the equipment shop. Not the hub. Definitely not the space elevator, which we don't need just yet. Must not have access to it yet. Oh, it's the ma'am.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I survived that fall? What the fuck? I was on that land bridge above us,
What were you doing up there?
seeing what was up there. I fell off there.
Yeah, you can tell this isn't fully efficient yet. We're gonna need to do a splitter on that one.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Just need 13 more. Should be able to do it right here.
3 more.
What's that?
So you need 3 more.
Nice.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more
Alright,
advanced
I'm back.
organizing and sectioning of your factory.
Well, motherfucker. Come back here. Come back here.
So much biomass out here. I'm not used to it.
Ooh. Oh, damn, you can hurt each other doing this. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Pod launch. What's the next one? Field research?
What was the rotation key?
Mouse wheel.
What? What rotation thing?
So you can rotate objects that you're putting down.
Oh, yeah. Mouse wheel. Alright, what are we working on? We got stone over here. Ooh.
We need the iron to start turning into plates. We need to automate plates and bars, and also wires and cables.
Really need more room, to be honest. We kind of cramped ourselves in here pretty.
We could always build upwards, make platforms.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, I saw that over there. There's plenty of room. We just need a chainsaw and clear out some of this stuff.
Well, it's just that some of these mountains are going to get in the way
Yeah, eventually.
pretty quickly.
Like, there's all this over here to the left open up, too. Yeah, like you said, there is one good thing, all the biomass.
Yeah. Well, and you found a geyser already, so that's going to be freaking epic for us down the road.
Plus, you got the water right there, too, for the coil plants or whatever. Coal plants, that's
What do I need for a miner? Got everything.
screws and plates. Oh, yeah, it's kind of nice to have these platforms. I didn't even think about that.
Oh yeah, it just keeps everything level and kind of hides anything that you don't necessarily need. And then you can go up to other levels with the ramp system. Definitely need a chainsaw before too long, though.
Yeah, we gotta unlock that though. Which one is it? Is it in tier 2? Yep, tier 2.
Alright, so we need another splitter. They have a ton of copper on me right now. This stuff mines so quick.
Yeah, faster than the iron does for sure.
Well, we're lucky with the iron nodes that we have, because that is pure, and that will make a huge difference down the road. Especially if you get nothing but poor. There's one biome, I think it was the Rocky Desert. You start off with very little resources, and what resources you do have are all poor. Versus like the desert one, I think they're all like pure. And you can see the difference in your base building. You kind of have to triple up on everything that you normally would otherwise not have to. Really? I'm missing plates. Alright.
We make splitters yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just make one little bit.
I'm gonna split this ore off and make another smelter right here for this iron. Maybe it'll help.
Yeah, do the same thing over here with the concrete. Absolutely need to get that going. Oh, it's reinforced iron. I didn't realize that. Wait, am I trying to build the wrong thing? What do you guys have making the concrete? Is it a smelter?
Constructor.
A constructor, which you need reinforced concrete for, or reinforced iron.
Yes.
But I don't see that on the list of things I can make in the recipe thing. How did you guys make that?
Shrieky made it.
Make it by hand. Yeah, that's in the recipe. I think it takes screws or something.
Ah, okay, there it is.
Dang it.
Wow, that's only show affordable recipes. I didn't. Why is that even as the default? That's just weird.
Wasn't the default for me.
Maybe I clicked it on by accident.
There we go. Now I need power.
The Sons of Oblivion. This game is incredible. I love it.
Somebody has their TV on.
Shrieky has this going.
My push to talk is the same thing as the snap to guidelines button.
Alright, concrete is finally being made a little faster. Not by much, though. And that would probably be because I haven't hooked up the power.
That might help.
Just a tad.
How do you delete? Forget.
F?
Okay, maybe now I can play.
There we go.
If these people leave me alone.
So we land on that one.
So should I set up a share EOS connection between my stream and Epic Games account?
Sure, what?
Okay, so you need to click on the one that's to the right. Is that the one you just said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'm using. Them two, them both run off of Epic. I'm running off of Steam.
Yeah, AC sent it to me for Steam.
Yeah. So use the one to the right. Did I already send you the information?
Yeah.
Let me make sure I gave you the right one though. No, that's not the right one. I don't think. Oh, it is. That's the right one. I thought it was the one we just started a few minutes, like the desert one we did. Alright. I need a bunch of screws. Dude, I'm still eating off those chocolate raisins I got like 2-3 days ago.
Such a noob. I forgot to set the machine to make concrete. Didn't give it power at first, didn't set the machine. Forgetting all sorts of stuff.
I think I could just, because it's linked, I think I could just join directly into AC or whatever, but I'll put the ID in.
I mean, you can try joining straight to me and see what happens. That
Yeah, let's test it. Yeah, because 3 players, duration 51 minutes.
yeah,
Yep.
there you go.
Look at that.
Dude, this game is so beautiful. It's just crazy how beautiful looking it is.
Well, and it's just like all the things you can do with it. Love it how this this game is really the only one that ever interferes with the Xbox 360 controller. Interferes with my mouse. So I can't put down like I can't do both at the same time.
Yeah, I use mouse and keyboard for this game for sure.
Controller works beautifully on this one. It's just I don't know. I got a wireless Logitech that I've had for like 10 years. It's a crappy little tiny one, but it works.
I had a wireless one and it finally died on me. I had issues with it for some reason, so I just bought the wired one. It seemed to work a lot better for me, but I don't know why.
I think I might be stuck in a tree.
What?
Can't move.
Well, I'm trying to unlock the, What up, dude? What up? Welcome.
What up? What up, B?
Where the hell are you at?
Stuck in a tree, my friend.
See. There you are.
Maybe
And...
you can hit me or something, pop me out. Nope, that didn't even move me. I mean, you can kill me, but I can come back and put my stuff up.
Alright. Cause oh, there you go.
There we go. It's weird.
That is weird. Yeah. They said there is bugs.
That's the first time I've ever gotten stuck in a tree. I think what it was is a combination of the tree and the slope. And so I was like forever trying to slide down.
Yeah.
And it didn't like the combination.
Can we make personal storage units yet?
Can, yes. What's up,
No,
Chris?
nope.
How you doing, man? Let's see if I can grab a thank you on that one. How you doing, man? It's been a minute. I haven't streamed in the past couple weeks. Been really, really busy with work, so I do apologize for that. How's your game coming along, man? Yeah, you missed out on the whole taking advantage of the COVID-19 thing, right? Everybody's stuck at home. Actually, I think I need to move this a little further up.
Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field. To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an object
Oh
scanner
shit, that
and
wasn't the
beacons.
one I thought it was.
Note: the object scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable detection of specific objects.
Mr. Streams, I appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you to say. I was telling these guys, I slept for like 20 hours yesterday. I took the day off. Super tired. Took the day off today, too. Just needed a break after 2 weeks of working 14-hour days. Caught up with me. Say, October? Nice. Right before Cyberpunk 2077. I think they're coming out in November. So, it'd be good. We'll get to give that game a try and, you know. It's a bit of a horror game, so I want to make Halloween. That's perfect. I know Nonal and Tara are huge fans when it comes to Halloween games. Tara, for sure. Nonal likes playing, like, the Friday the 13th, the ones on Halloween, so it'd be a nice, nice little addition to the games we throw in there. Bit of gold fridge for the developers, I bet.
Richard's internet dropped out on him.
Oh, okay. He's gonna come back as soon as this up.
Yeah. Dude, we were having issues with Discord yesterday.
I've been having like a weird problem with Discord, and it's not so much as like something that interferes, but when I load into Discord and I jump into a channel, it's not instant anymore. Like, it takes a good 10-15 seconds where it says it's connecting. I mean, it's been doing that for the last like 2 weeks, 3 weeks or something like that when I jump in here to talk to you guys.
Yeah, it was like me, Richard, and Shrieky were in yesterday, but Shrieky was like working, but the whole Discord server would go down. And then it would take forever to pop back on, and then it went down again. About a good 30 minutes, and then it finally worked.
Yeah, I know ZK found a little app or something that he connected in here. He said it was supposed to help with the bandwidth, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that one.
Alright, there's plenty of biomass in the this little container to put in the generators.
Mine is a bit of a mix between old school first-person shooters and horror. I love sitting down playing a first-person shooter with my brother. Like, that's kind of, we were talking about this earlier with Chupa when he was in here, and we were talking about, you know, what makes you buy one system versus another one. Yeah, you're an Xbox person, a PlayStation person. I don't give in to the whole like conflict between the two. For me, it was kind of always the same as a kid. Am I a Nintendo guy or am I a Sega guy? It came down to the games, like which ones do I play the most? Because I always had to pick between the two, right? I wasn't like super rich and I could buy both of them. Eventually down the road, I would get the second system when it was cheaper and like the next system was out. But always kind of had to wait a little while. And always sided with Nintendo when I was younger. Been siding with Xbox a little bit more as well, just based off of the first-person shooters that you can get in there. Like Halo and Gears of War. I do love myself some Ratchet and Clank, though, which is really one of the main reasons I'll buy a PlayStation. But love to see them come to the PC somewhere down the road. I think that'd be fantastic. So what? Oh, good.
Oh, I was gonna say, who was over here doing the copper wire thing?
That was me. I ran out of rods though, so I couldn't build storage for the wire.
Here, I can build a storage unit for you.
And my food's like right about to do so.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead. I got you. And I'll connect power to it. Hopefully that doesn't blow our fuse. Nope. I'm gonna put another bio generator down. Nope, never mind. I need wire and I need concrete. Is that what this is? I'm gonna put the spaceport like way over this way, where there's a bunch of room.
So you may not have given it any thought yet, but just kind of curious is what you think the price point on your game's gonna be. I see a lot of like indie games coming out with like $15, $20 games, and they seem to be doing pretty well, you know?
Uh-oh. You broke it.
I didn't break nothing.
Too much power. You gotta make a... another biomass burner. I need steel plates and copper wire.
Somewhere between 8 and 12, I think. See, that's actually lower than what most of them were charging. So yeah, that should do pretty well. The game will be relatively short, around 4 hours, but we'll have a lot in that 4 hours. Man, as long as the replay value is there. Like, I paid 7 something the other day. Because like I said, I was off yesterday and today. Shrieky showed me one, and it's like a city builder game, and I got a good 15, 20, 30 hours out of it before I kind of hit the peak of what it could offer.
Yeah. Give me a minute. Alright. Should be good now. For a little bit. So they're all connected in a series. Probably another biomass would not hurt.
Probably need quite a few of them before we're done.
Oh yeah.
So many resources over here. They're just gonna gonna get a little weird.
Welcome back.
Who's that, Heat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Sitting here doing tests for work at the same time, and all of a sudden, looked over, my one screen was like, oh, guess what? Dropped the packet. So I went to go tell my team, hey, I just lost the packet, because we're doing some tests. And as soon as I did that, everything just dropped out. That's great. Alright, so what do I do? What am I doing?
So, you collect resources like iron ore, copper, concrete, and then you use these craft benches to make like the certain items you need to upgrade things and stuff like that. If you hit Q on your keyboard, it brings up one of the build menus, and it'll tell you all the things you can build. If you hit F, you'll pull up a little thing and you can disassemble things, and it'll say like hold left mouse button, close, all that. You look at the bottom right, you'll see the little shortcut icons.
Yeah.
Tab's your inventory. Shift will make you sprint.
And like you said, like anything you put down, you can pick back up, so there's no wrong way to do anything.
Yep.
It is kind of one of those things, is as we upgrade through the technology tree, we'll come back and redesign the base anyways. So don't feel like you got to do something perfect the first time, because even if you wanted to, even if you knew how, you're not going to be able to, because we don't have access to that kind of technology tree yet.
So what are we trying to get right now, resource-wise?
A little bit of everything, Ash.
Yeah, I'm
Just
trying to finish the tiers out for we can get a chainsaw and start clearing some of these trees around us to open it up a little bit. And we need and then our priority should be building a space elevator for we can unlock our next tiers.
So how do you mine?
So there's automatic miners, but you you would look for like a deposit somewhere and put a personal miner, or like a big mining rig on top of it, and then it will start mining, and then you use like a conveyor belt system to attach to the thing. Like, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? You're right there. So like the trees you can't get until you get a chainsaw. And what's this hooked up to? Copper ore? Oh. Oh, no power. Dear God, AC, what you got going over here?
Just the start. I've got to get everything ready for it before I can put it into full swing.
I need 100 concrete before I can... Where's the concrete?
I feel like as an indie, unless you're making a big system-driven game, like crafting, you're better off going with a knockout punch, short, brutal, and memorable. It's probably true in a lot of ways, but I've seen some very simple games. Donald was playing one a few months back that was kind of like a physics puzzle game, almost like Portal, but it was using perception.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Yeah, so the perception on that game was pretty unique. I hadn't seen a game do that before. If you're looking at a wall and it has checkered on it, and you kind of turn your angle so that that checkered matches up with the lamp that's in front of that wall, and it forms into the shape of a block, you could pick that block up off of that wall, and now the space on the wall and the lamp would be white from the checkered that combined into the block. Also, as you move closer to an object, it looked bigger. As you move further away, it looks smaller. As you did that, the object would actually change size, and then you could use that to solve puzzles to get up to, like, you know, higher areas, or drop it down into something and, you know, hit a switch. So it doesn't have to be super complicated, but like you said, you know, you got to have some sort of a hook to get people in there. It was early access, and I think Nonal played it for, I think it was like 4 or 5 hours that one night. And unfortunately, when he came back in the next day, it hadn't saved any of the progress because it was early access, and I guess the save feature wasn't working, so that kind of sucked because it was like a fairly decently long game. Now, I don't remember the name. Shariki, you were watching that with us, right? The one Nonal was playing?
I think he's AFK with his food.
Oh, okay.
I watched him play too, but I don't remember the name of it.
I think it was something along the line of perception. Something to do with that.
You want this tree out of here?
Oh, yes, please. If you can cut down, like, every single one of those trees.
There's that one. Which other tree is in your way?
All of them. All the trees that are up there on that platform. You can see them kind of digging through. And if you gotta take a part down so that you can get inside of it, it's fine.
Yeah, that should be good.
It's crazy because, like I said, I'm not really big into puzzle games, and that one actually had me wanting to play it. So I think that's the sign of a really well put together game, is one that makes somebody want to play a genre they're not really into.
What in the world?
Yeah, man, what's going on?
There you go.
I made a bunch of biofuel.
There you go.
That's all I know how to do.
We need it. Goes into the generators over here. Alright.
So if you come over to where I'm at, you can actually kind of see what I'm setting up. I haven't turned anything on yet, so it's not overly complicated.
I don't know where you're at. Where are you at?
Up on the
Look
top.
on your map on the top. Yeah.
Well, each person has a different color. I don't know. I just didn't know what color he was.
Someone joining us. Someone else.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, you have like the miner over here. This is something you can put down on top of these nodes that are underneath it. It will tell you, if you like hover over it, it will tell you what kind of purity that it is. Some of them are poor, some of them are medium. This one's pure, which means you're going to get a lot more out of that. And then from that, I have it going into a splitter. So it will split your lines up. And you can have a splitter go into another splitter that goes into another splitter. Just every single time you do that, you got to remember the main line is being split up. So unless you have a lot of resources coming in, you may actually have at the end of the line almost nothing getting to the machines. And then those machines right there are the constructors. And constructors, if you click on one of them, if you walk up to it, especially one of these over here on this side that I haven't actually set to anything, you'll see you'll have different options on what you can tell them to make.
Oh, okay.
And so you can be like, I want it to make plates, I want it to make bars. You just got to make sure the base resource that you're feeding into it is the right one for what you want it to make. And then do the exact same thing on the other side where you have conveyor belts come out, and put them into a storage or feed them into another machine that makes something else. Sometimes you'll take like the iron plates and screws and feed them into a machine that will make you reinforced plate bars. Take those and feed those into another machine with another resource that will make something else. So it's kind of a trickle-down effect. You start with a few resources, make something, and then it makes something more complicated.
Okay. But how do you start? Because like I can't. The only thing I was able to do is harvest wood and tree leaves. So like, how do you start harvesting like actual specific things so you can make things?
So if you come over here to this thing right here, you'll see a node on the ground. And you can just hover over it and actually mine it by hand. But we've kind of already done some of that base work for you. So if you want to follow me, I'll show you where the 3 machines we got going for the 3 base materials are. So this one's limestone. So this one's limestone. It's mining it for you. You can pull it right off of the conveyor belt if you just need raw limestone, but it's being turned into concrete right now, which gets put into this canister, and you can just walk up to it and grab it.
Okay.
So it's a little slow, and all 3 or 4 of us are pulling stuff out of it, which means sometimes when you come up to it, there may not be anything in it. But then for iron, we have it over here.
That should be kicking. I think that thing's full enough fast.
And it's the same thing. You got the iron plates or iron bars, ingots being smelted. This one is actually being smelted. No, it's not. This one's just being iron ingots in that one.
Yeah, it's being smelted down just to...
And so I would just grab all of those in there. Just take everything out of that. And then the other one's over here. This one's the copper. That one's copper wire, and this is copper ingots over here. These are the base ones.
Gotcha.
Now that you have the 3 base ingredients, and you know where to get them, you can come back over here to the main hub.
Grab some. I didn't grab any of the concrete, but it should be fun, right?
Yeah, concrete's not really a base one. It's limestone, but you don't really need it to start with. So this is a crafting bench right here, and these are the extra crafting benches in case somebody's on that one. Only one person can use it at a time.
Okay.
And so if you click on a crafting bench, you'll get the recipes of things that you can make, such as like iron plates, iron rods, screws, whatnot. So if you go into your build tab for whatever buildings you want to put down, you'll see what you need, and then you can make those ingredients here. That makes sense.
So I think like the biggest thing to start off with would be to have a miner, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you got a node that you want to put something down and kind of build off of, then you'll start with a miner. That one, you will need to come over here to this crafting bench too. And you'll need to make a mini miner. And then make the other ingredients that it needs off of the table. And you can put down the miner.
I don't see a mini miner in here.
It's off of this workbench.
There it is.
Alright. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna...
So, do I literally have to sit here and to make like the plates I have to sit here and hold down the crafting button for it?
You do to start with. See, and that's where the fun or a challenge comes in, because right now you're making it by hand. But then once you start putting these machines down, you can tell these machines, go ahead and make me plates. And then you'll always have plates when you come back, and then tell the machine to always go ahead and make bars. So that way you won't have to make it from hand by then. Like, you know, you can just kind of sit back and let the machines do the work for you.
What's sulfur used for?
Later game stuff, like, I think there's dynamite, and I can't think of all of the stuff on the top of my head, but nothing really at the moment. But it doesn't necessarily mean you can't put something down and start mining it. I mean, if you want to play around with a node that's, like I said, not near anybody, and kind of get your bearings on what you want to do.
There is fall damage.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, there's jump packs later on that you can get access to kind of lessen that fall damage a tiny bit. Ever heard of a game called Worm Online? Apparently it's coming to Steam with an official server, old school MMO. No, I haven't actually heard of that one. It does sound a little bit like the name anyways, like that Worm game. That you shoot like rockets and things at your friends, so pretty sure that's not the one you're talking about, but that's what comes to mind when you say Worm.
So is there a way to get the... Well, I guess it kind of already does that. The burners, the biomass burners, to automatically... Like, can they pull from a storage chest into it?
They can. So you can have a factory making biofuel that feeds into that machine, or it can feed into a storage crate and then into that machine. But at the very beginning of it, you will still have to put the raw resources in, because
that's only when you get to like coal and stuff. AC, the biomass generators, you have to hand feed. Like you can produce the biomass fuel automated by just dumping leaves or wood into the storage tank.
Right.
Process.
Yeah, that's what he's asking, I think, right?
Yeah,
that's what out of there and put it into the reactor. You can't import it into the reactors. Once you get to like coal and stuff, you can, because they have imports.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can't automate the whole process, but you can automate as much as you can. the end product, so you don't have to sit there and make every biofuel mass yourself.
Yeah, you can automate the fuel making, just not it going into the biofuel reactor.
And that actually would help out a lot, because we haven't done that.
So I'm sorry, I had to look at a work ticket. So I can create a do we think what it's called, a constructor to do that?
Yes.
Okay, why can't I take that thing down?
I'm in the middle of building a automatic where you just feed it in biomass and all that.
Oh, that's what he's talking about. He was about to do the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh, I was sorry, my wife was talking to me.
No, you're fine.
I thought the same at first. Server opens July 20th, 24th. Definitely have to check it out, man. Yeah, thank you for letting us know. Let's see if I can open that link. Oh my god, Xbox controller with this game. Mouse is like sliding all over the place.
Alright, so where should I put this constructor at for that?
Wherever you want. Just make sure that when you do something like that, you got a little bit of space to, you know, put splitters and other buildings down, and then give yourself some room to like make some mistakes and have space in between.
So if you want to put it behind this thing and rotate it to where the green arrow is facing into that. So mouse wheel, scroll it. There you go. So drop it right there, and then hit. See where right here? If you come, hit your 3 button, because that should be your automatic conveyor belt. Yeah. Ooh. All right, you're gonna have to pick it up and scooch it over a little bit.
How do you pick it up?
Hit F, and then left click on it and hold it. There you go. Now rebuild it and try to line. If you hold control, it will line up perfectly with it usually. But you want to scooch it up more. Let me get out of the way. There you go. You can go up a little bit more too if you want. Go over a little bit. Bring it towards you a little bit more. There you go.
Oh my god. Hit a milestone. Let me see how far I can go.
And now, yep.
Oh, are you riding on top of it?
Click.
I'm on top of the drone.
Then click it once, and then click it again, and then there you go. Now they're linked.
All right,
So now
click it for you.
we need to build another storage container right here, and then our machine will be up and running.
Alright, I will work on that.
I need to put another foundation down.
Oh, we don't have anything selected yet.
Milestone. What are we talking about?
Yeah, hit a milestone so it launches me into space.
Alright, so we will need some stuffs.
Yeah, I'm still eating, so we have time.
Alright, are you doing the... So then I do the same thing that where I want the green arrows pointing into that, right?
Yep. And you want it to line up a little bit, so if you go a little bit more over to your... A little bit more over.
left or right?
You're right. That should be good right there. Cool. Yep. Now, if you come up to this constructor here, you hit E, you can set to what you want it to do. So we'll put wood in here, and it'll break it down to biomass. And then when it gets stored in here, I'll go to this constructor and I'll make the solid biomass. I already select the solid. Wait. Yeah.
Alright, so we want this one to be the wood biomass.
Yep. I have a bunch of wood already. I'll throw it in here. And then if you like have biomass, you can just throw it in here already. Yeah. Alright, I need to put another generator down though.
Now, is there a way to automatically harvest wood?
No. That's what
no,
we were
you
saying
gotta.
before.
Yeah, you gotta get a chainsaw and go and cut trees down and stuff. But you
what-
get a lot of wood.
But what you can do is you can put a crate there, storage crate, and then put all your biofuel stuff in there that you go and harvest, and it will automatically take it out of that storage crate on the conveyor belt and feed it into that machine.
Sorry, you guys are gonna lose power for a minute.
That's all right. Concrete, I got everything else, Shrieky. The concrete's gonna take a minute. I'm at 164 and a 400, and I got 2 factories over there making it. It's gonna be a minute.
Okay.
Alright. Power should be back up on everything. Except your area up there, you see, you're gonna have to build a bunch of generators.
Oh, that's why I haven't connected yet. Because I know
That
that's gonna suck it all dry. So
yeah, it is.
like, I'll wait. Give it a minute.
It's starting.
Different enough concrete.
No. Well, especially since you guys like to build out of platforms and stuff. I didn't even do that on my last one.
Yeah, I like to do it just because it makes it look cool, and then you can add walls to it down the road. So,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
a neat little design for it.
Well, there's more stone this way, and there's a pure one over here.
Well, I mean, the one that we have over here still has space. Like, you can still do another splitter to it. I just haven't done it yet because I was waiting.
Yeah. Stand by. Oh. Turn that bitch on. Alright.
Oh, jeez, it's 160 screws. What the fuck?
164 what?
Chainsaw.
Oh, yeah. But with any luck, you only ever have to make it once.
I'll probably have to leave for a little bit. I gotta run to the dispensary.
You do.
Yep.
His wife smokes.
Yep. She can't drive right now. We'll probably, but it won't be probably for another hour or so.
So how do you switch your main hand? Oh, there it is.
Scroll wheel. Once you're out of your... And then all the leaves, I just go ahead and break them down on the crafter as biomass and throw them in the container that we have the biomass going through. It's just easier that way and try switching it.
Oh man, I can't believe I put down the wrong buildings this whole time.
I got a chainsaw, bitches.
Probably the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You see, there's plenty of biofuel getting made now, so you should be.
Yeah, I gotta redo my buildings over here because I forgot the smelters.
Oh.
Put the constructors down too soon.
Gotcha.
Thankfully, it shouldn't take me that much longer because it's a pretty straightforward fix. There's somebody going to town over there.
That's me. Some of these trees are just beautiful, though. Holy crap.
Mm-hmm. This whole game is beautiful, I think. I need fuel. Give me 5, give me 5, give me 4.
Promise I got a lot of leaves I need to get converted down too.
The leaves aren't so bad because it only takes 1 hit on the crafting station to get rid of 10. That's what I do. I just take the leaves over there and do that real quick.
Well, I got 1,100, so.
Yeah, it won't take long to do triple.
I mean, the machine will do it for you too, right?
Yeah, but then we have to switch it back and forth from wood to leaves, unless we make another.
Yeah, just make another one right next to it.
I guess we could do that.
We can do that in a little bit. I don't mind doing this part. It's not too bad right now.
Oh, we need reinforced iron though. Amount. Wait for a constructor? Oh, I guess you do. Need iron plates.
I just wish I could just leave my mouse clicker down on my computer right now and go to my work laptop and do some work.
If you're using a Xbox controller, you can just use a rubber band to put the...
Y'all some lazy man? No, I'm kidding.
I mean, again, that's where the joy of like getting it right when you do it just the way you're supposed to, as far as like the factory goes, because then you can walk away for sure. And...
Alright, we're gonna lose power for a second. Or not.
Oh, we got the storage with the biomatter mass pretty full. I think it's going faster than it can actually make the other piece.
Yeah, it's... Alright.
Okay, I do this work.
Yep.
Pipes. See how many plates do I got? Still got a decent amount of plates. Wires. Reinforced 21. Yeah, I'm still good. Swear, at some point these factories will actually be running.
The ones you're working on.
Yeah.
You got some crazy contraption going on up there for sure.
Sorry, guys.
What's all the shit. It's like, what happened to the power? Never mind.
Wasn't me. I haven't connected yet.
Yeah, it was. I forgot to rehook something up.
What is our power usage right now?
I think I have it at. Let's see. We have 100 megawatts, and we're at about 43 right now with everything running.
Really? Okay. Well, should be able to handle what I'm doing then.
Yeah, you're pretty. You got a lot going on up here.
I mean, we'll find out one way or the other, but...
Let's see, each one of these take 4... yeah, maybe. Concrete.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder why you guys ran. Like on my game, I never did anything with the concrete really. So.
It's one of the first things I get going because man, you just go through so much of it.
But especially if you're doing the whole foundation building and stuff.
Yeah.
So we got copper and iron. You have the other. What are you gonna make up there? Just anything and everything?
Plates.
Plates. Okay. So we need plate. You got plates. We need rods. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Wait. Here.
I'm out of plates.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go back.
Take it. So how do you get this these storage containers to dump into the burners?
They can't.
Like, okay, you just have to manually take them over and dump them in there.
I thought you could get a storage container to have a conveyor belt that goes straight into a burner.
Not a biofuel burner.
Oh, no, not that. Yeah, you can't do that. But you can make the biofuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we have it doing right now.
You still sitting up there on top of that thing?
Yep.
Let me go check on the concrete, see if we got enough in there yet. I haven't touched it in a while.
What you got mining over there now in Cursia?
More concrete.
Somebody's be eating out of that concrete, so I'll give you what I got. If anybody gets any more concrete, throw it into that current milestone. Send Shrieky off into the hereafter.
I think we got more limestone over here, a little bit further away from that one there in Curcio. The one that you just planted.
Oh yeah, the limestone.
Yeah. Now, say if I'm done using the chainsaw and I want to put it in a chest somewhere so somebody else can use it, is that possible?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
There's a couple private chests that you could throw things into on the hub.
That's because if I log off, I don't want to keep it and somebody else can use it.
I mean, we can make more, so it's not a huge...
Yeah, but that's resources you have to burn if I can just give it to you. Make it accessible. It just makes more sense to me. Alright, what do you need there in Curcio?
Trying to get this finished up.
Do you need a cargo container?
We're gonna need a constructor.
Okay.
Oops. Gonna need a constructor and then something to put it storage container.
Okay. Perfect, I got enough.
Okay.
Okay. Where do you want the constructor area? Not yet.
I guess right here on this plant. I was trying to get it to where I could put this miners. Not gonna let it happen. So there's just gonna be a gap right here, I guess. Yeah, like right there would be good. Rotate it to where those arrows are facing towards the. Yep. Beautiful.
That way?
Yeah.
Is that a good spot for it? Right there?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
And then where do you want the storage container?
Right in front of it would be fine for now, I think. I'm out of concrete.
Always out of concrete.
Not for long. Alright.
Right there good? Or should I go back a little?
You can go back a little bit more if you want.
It says floor is too steep.
What?
That's what it keeps telling me.
Oh, you know what? Ah, man. I wonder if it's because there's not a floor right there, and there's not a floor right there. Hold on, I got it. I got an idea. Try it now. Scoot it over. Yep.
Alright, Shariki, when you get back, let me know.
Yep. Put that in there. And then if you don't know how to connect power, if you hit 2 on your hotbar, it'll pull up a little thing that has a power line tool.
Mm-hmm.
If you click on the power line right here,
Okay.
and then click on the building D1. So you need to run power to this thing, and then to this thing. And you can have 4 connections per power pole.
So you just do, is it left click?
Yeah, left click, and then click on one of the, you just gotta make sure you have wire. There you go. Yep, boom. And then you broke the machine.
What?
The power.
Oh.
Let's see. Might have to put another generator down.
I did turn mine on, so it's probably sucking most of the power away.
Oh, you know
No,
what?
it's that guy.
Oh, no, we're out of fuel for these 2 generators. Hold on. There's some fuel in these, and I think we'll be fine. Oh, whatever. Alright, we should be good. We're right at the... Well... Did you turn your stuff on, AC?
Yeah, it's been on for a while.
Yeah, you got a couple that are red.
Yeah, I haven't hooked those up yet.
Okay, okay. So we're at... We're
Why haven't we got
almost...
the message for the milestone yet?
What's up?
Why haven't we got the message for the milestone yet?
You have to hit the button.
Gotcha.
There's like a little button. And it says launch pad.
Milestone reached. You have been given early access.
Oh, did somebody
to
send it off?
The anti-waste
Yeah,
effort for
right.
stress testing. of
Shariki was on it.
materials
He wanted to see what would happen.
exoplanets Bonus program.
Oh.
And he's AFK.
Funneling
Oops.
parts into the awesome
Oh, we about to
resource
find
sink,
out now.
depending
Yeah,
on
watch
the
them.
amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards. Examples
was
of bonus
AFK.
content
Yep.
are parts, walls, factory
I
attachments,
don't see him
and
coming
cosmetics.
down.
Fix It
I don't
is working
either.
hard to develop additional options, which will be added to
We
the
just launched
awesome
Shariki
store
into
in the
space.
future. Go that extra kilometer.
Well, that sucks. We won't
Go
find out what
awesome.
happened because he wasn't here.
Oh man, I didn't know you. I just thought he wasn't like AFK. He might be there watching.
I don't think so, no. He'd be saying something.
Oh, he's streaming. Look on his stream.
Oh, it's too late now. He's already... Whatever
It's
happened to him
true.
already happened to him.
It's frozen. That's what it is. Oh, he's not even in the game anymore. It doesn't even show him on the map. Is there like you can sit in that thing or something?
No, he got on top somehow, which I don't think you're supposed to be able to get up there, but he was able to pull it off.
Oh, you just climb up on this thing. And then you jump around. Jump around.
I think we need another constructor to make more of the logs of the biofuel.
Okay, yeah, throw down some stuff.
And then are we able to add like a split somewhere so that way 2 of these machines can pull from that one that's doing the biomass?
Yeah, you can do splitters and mergers.
Yeah, we just have to space them out a little bit more if that's the case.
Yeah.
Like
that's-
which, you want to do one for leaves or something that turns it into biomass? Or...
No, I want to make, because we got enough coming into this container here, the biomass.
So
but
you want to
it's
make
not-
another construction that makes... Okay.
that was the next piece after that. So another one of these constructors essentially that's doing this job.
So put a constructor down like right here, I guess. So actually, we're gonna have to move all this stuff back.
Alright, I do have enough for that. So should I line it up exactly where that other one is, kind of like just a little bit further back, or should I?
You can line it up right here. We just have to move back. Well, hold on. Let's think about this.
That's what I was thinking.
So we might have
one thing we could do is theoretically take this container, turn it sideways, and just put it like right here, so it's out here a little bit further. And then we can do a splitter here, and we might just have to put another the next constructor up a little bit further. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then do the same thing with this one, just kind of turn it sideways, and we can connect it in that way.
Yeah, we can give that a shot if you want. Just make sure you have room in your inventory when you go to pick things up. Like all this biomass.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of room right now, so give me a second.
Let's put this on standby before it stops making. This is all on hold.
Got a whole bunch of copper ingots on me. Let me go dump those.
No worries. Wait till this machine gets done.
You got concrete making faster where you're at over there? Or not really.
Not really, but I do have another one making concrete, so I don't have to.
Sounds so slow.
This one is
Oh man, that one's so full.
kind of going fast.
Talking about the copper?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't use it early game, dude. It just sits there.
Yeah. So
I need another storage. I think I'm just gonna dump it in a storage chest then.
yeah, just make a personal storage container and you can dump it all in there.
There's one right here. I'm just gonna dump it in.
Oh, Thing's back. I don't think Shriki's on it. Like, he's not in the game at all anymore.
I mean, it may have froze him out.
I think so.
We're gonna need a splitter too, right?
Yeah.
First, I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build the constructor first, I think.
Do it.
Yeah, that's how we want it, right?
You can do it like right there. You can do a little bit farther, you know.
I'm missing a wire, copper wire, or one of the cords. Like that. One of the cables, I mean.
I need Mark II conveyors before long.
Alright, so you wanted to turn... sideways?
Yeah.
So
So yeah,
it's gonna be
a little tight. We might have to move these back, just these two back here, back just a little bit.
oops. I am chock-a-block full. Alright. Well, since we moved all that,
I can make the splitter thing.
so we need a... let's just go ahead and...
god, concrete, dude. I've never had this much issue with concrete.
So you have to put the splitter off of one of these belts. It's actually...
We're missing now constructor.
Yeah, I know. I'll build the constructor back here.
Okay.
What are you guys trying to make?
We're making it to where you can put double the output of biomass, solid biomass.
Of the same type, or are you going with like different ones?
No, the same ones. Yeah, it should be. And then this just goes over here like that.
'Cause I think the tree gives you the highest.
Yeah. And then we need a constructor right here.
We have plenty of those around because we're in the right biome for it.
Encroaching. Oh man.
No, not the power pole, man.
It gone. Oh man.
Only good thing about making all this stuff by hand is it gives the concrete a chance to make a few more blocks.
There we go. Alright. Then we just need the storage container back here for wood.
Mhm.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I need another storage container.
I got you. I got you.
You got it?
Yep.
Is that the... Oh, no, I don't have the materials. Thought I did. Because we need one at the end of this other one here to store in. Unless we wanted to go ahead and do similar to what we did with that one, kind of split that one out and kind of do a split. Can you do a... No, because you can only do one intake.
You can do a merge. There's a merge.
There's
A merge,
yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hold on, I'm chock-a-block full of stuff before we... Alright. There's that. That.
Alright, I got the merge made.
Okay, hold on. Let me put down this.
Yep.
So... Okay, so we're gonna have to run this to here. Yep. And then put the merge on that one.
Do I have the arrows right?
It should snap to it when you have it on there.
Right here.
Now that you need to go back more.
It shows the lines too.
No, that's too far over.
Is it?
Yep. Will you come look at it? Yeah, so you have to... It should snap into... Oh, actually. I don't know. It looks like it's in on the front, but not back. It won't work, I don't think.
What are you guys trying to do?
So, break that down.
How do you do that again?
F. There you go. Now do... And cue it up again.
You trying to get both of these to go in there?
There you... rotate it a little. No, never mind. You can't rotate these. The ones you want. So you want the green arrow facing that? Yeah, you're good.
Right there, good?
I guess. We'll find out.
You could take that conveyor down and put it down again.
True.
Just pick it up with F and then reapply it.
See what happened to. All right. So I need to snap this. Go right here.
Conveyor belt invalid shape.
Because it's too sharp of a turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll have to move that out a tiny bit.
Which one?
The splitter or the merger. You have to pull it out more this way.
Okay.
Or just move the storage. You can move the storage further down here to the left, and that'd give you room to put that merger without having all those weird angles. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to move it.
Storage?
Yeah, just move the storage over.
Which way?
Towards you.
Like over here?
Yeah. But make sure you give this thing a little bit of wiggle room to turn.
Should be good right there.
I would, yeah, there you go. Get
There
it
you
from the
go.
back.
And then boop.
All right, you guys got it. Let's do that final connection.
Bada bing.
Oh yeah, a little bit of concrete done.
Well, that should be good now. Yeah, 'cause that should speed up our... weird little animal over here.
Yep, should. There we go. I was like, why is that on stamina? There we go.
Oh, that's 10 times better already.
Yeah. You can even add. We could add another storage unit and another constructor on this side to do leaves. That's if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. I mean, at some point we're gonna get oil, though, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like this will be all broken down once we
Yeah,
get
I
coal.
think we're just the wood, because we got the chainsaw now. We can just go chop up some wood, come dump it real quick. It doesn't take long to get enough wood to supply that.
Yeah, it's more just a hassle because once you get the coal, then that one's just kind of like set and forget. Gets you spoiled, which is nice.
But I am gonna. What the? Why can't I? Oh, it's a splitter, not a merger. Damn it. Just gonna add another storage unit on here because this one's already full. Oh well. I'll just craft this stuff up here.
Well, that's why we wanted that to split out to the two different constructors, is because that one's so full.
Yeah.
I mean, we can turn off this one for a little bit and let that catch up with an OBS steady stream.
Yeah, if you want to, yeah, for sure.
Oh, some power that way.
Yeah, I think that threw Shrieky from the game.
Pretty sure. He was trying to do something pretty weird. I mean, it wouldn't occur to me. I'm kind of glad he thought of it though, because would have loved to have seen his perspective as he like flew through.
I mean, I was watching his stream and it froze when he started shooting off.
Oh yeah, look at all those bars coming in. That's sexy.
This iron one down here is completely chock block full. What about the copper? Copper looks full too, isn't it? Oh, it's making wire. That's good. See how much concrete's making out of this one over here.
Which one? The one you put down?
Yeah. Ooh, I'm at 200 concrete.
No, that's exactly how much we need for the logistics. You don't have to use it in that.
I just didn't even think about that. Yeah, well, is everything else in there good or no?
Yeah, I still gotta make everything. That's why I said it's not even a big deal. Giving you a hard time.
I was just like, I started throwing down those pads, and you're like, that's enough? I'm like, oh, shit, you're right.
No. Get the pads going, man. You need them more than anything else.
I'm thinking of throwing the space elevator probably over in this area, like to the behind the hub, because we need to build that too eventually. But we also need to start getting rods and sheets made. Is that what you're doing up there, or are you just?
I haven't even gotten to that point right now. I'm still making bars.
Oh man, you're building to the moon, dude. What are you doing over there?
I kind of had to, dude. I ran into, like, this isn't the flat terrain that I'm kind of used to. Usually I'll find, like, a really tall spot and then pipe everything in.
Yeah.
Everything over here is really compacted because you run into other factories, like this one right here. It's a mine right underneath me.
Oh, yeah, the concrete.
Well, the iron one right here. And then there's another iron one on the other side that I had to kind of go over.
Oh, is there another iron one over here?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Alright, so you got concrete getting made there. You got wire already getting made here.
Just kind of tilt it. Yeah, I have to move those anyways later so we can fix that then.
Okay, that's that. I need to... Oop, nope, can't do that yet.
What do you need?
Oh, I was about to break down the storage container, but it has all the iron in there. I don't have room for it all. I don't think. Hold on.
Put down another storage unit somewhere else and just kind of throw all the junk in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do.
What kind of iron?
Just regular iron ingots. I'm gonna start where they're gonna start producing sheets and rods here. Alright.
Alright, I'm back. I got about an hour.
It's all trees.
Actually, I'll just do this. Ugh, I need reinforced plates. Come on.
Always out of concrete. Try to build something. It's like, nope, can't do that.
I'm either out of iron plates or rods.
While I was waiting for the concrete to get made, I went over there and made a crap ton of both of those.
You can hand mine a bunch and just create a bunch, but...
Well, I mean, we have the iron ingots already done, so I don't really need to hand mine it.
Right. Okay, what was I doing again? Oh, belt. Ooh, chocolate. See, this one's gonna start building iron plates. This one will build rods. I think Shrieky ate his food and passed out or something.
He might have. He did say he wasn't feeling very well last night, so.
Oh shit.
I'm semi-AFK. I'm feeding the baby.
Cool.
I think it's going around because I slept all day yesterday.
Boom. Looking good. Alright. Alright, I got plates getting made and I got rods getting made. Now we need screws.
I put the chainsaw right now in this small personal chest that you have out here with the biomass in it.
Alright, man.
In case you need it while I'm feeding the baby.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, keep in mind that the iron plates and the screws are used to make reinforced iron plates. So you kind of want those right next to each other.
Yeah, I was thinking about putting a constructor right here. Oh no, you have to make rods and then the screws, huh?
Right.
Do we really need the iron ingots though? Like stored for anything? They just get broken down into other things.
Yeah, you don't really need them stored, but by putting a storage thing down, it gives you room later down the road if you want to come back and put splitters or mergers or, tinker with the system you already have. Because that does happen quite a bit later down the road.
I think it would be better if I rip this storage unit up, put another constructor down, have it start making rods.
I mean, you can. This is completely down to your style of gameplay. There's no right or wrong answer to that one. In fact, yours might actually be more efficient than the way I do it.
Put this here for right now. Get rid of this for right now. Open this up. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if there's enough room for another constructor right there. Ooh, I can. I need iron plate. The reinforced iron plate. Do that to iron rods. Open this one. And then storage container. All right.
iron plates being made up here as well.
Cool. So I got iron plates, screws, and then rods getting made all down here.
System will be a lot more protective up here once we get the newer conveyor belts and
Is that what we're trying to get milestone right now?
yeah, and then I think once we can do the research into those little green, you know, enhancer thingy-majiggies, whatever they're called. Little worm slug dudes. I think we can actually build what we need for them, right? That was we needed a MAM.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we can build a
so.
MAM right now. Let me do that.
I'm getting the 300 sheets right now for the milestone and the rods. I'll get those going too.
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah, it's like
New
3
recipe
seconds for the first
unlocked.
few things.
Let's see, new wire.
New research available in the MAM.
Wire AC, I got a whole bunch on me right now.
Yeah, I can come over there and grab some.
Can dump it in this personal chest next to me. Oh no, I got cable.
I do need cable too. If you've got personal chest over there, let me come over there and grab some.
Yep, 200 cable made in this chest next to me.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I was able to sit here and just manually click that mom feed the baby. I see conveyors and they're not moving over here. Do we lose power?
No, it's probably just the items full or something. Which ones?
The ones for the fuel.
Oh, yeah, we did lose power. You're right. Huh. Oh, something blew the circuit, or we lost power somewhere. Might need to put another biomass generator down.
You can tell if you blew the circuit by looking at any of the power lines.
Yeah,
And it will show you a
so-
spike. You can actually turn it back on if it's off, and it'll flip the breaker again. Which I haven't heard that iconic breaker sound that they used to have. So they may have taken that out.
What the hell?
Yeah, it sounds like it's pulling too much power.
I don't know how.
It's spiking.
Let's see. That's on. That's on. That's on. Yep. It's whatever you turned up there, I think.
I haven't turned anything on recently.
We're going to have to put another biomass generator down, I think.
Well, I don't think this is using power. The MAM?
MAM does use power, I think. It's alright, though.
I didn't-
Hold on,
New
I got...
object
I didn't have to
added
hook it
the
up.
object scanner.
Oh. Maybe not. There we go. Everything should be up and running now.
Yeah, it's not bad right there.
We're at... We can do 160 milliwatts and run about 110 at times. So we should be good.
I mean, at least it's you building another of those 50 buildings up there.
Lights on, get it back on. Oh yeah, it's hot. It's almost 3 o'clock.
Yeah, if you gotta head out, let us know. I think Heat had to take off in less than an hour
Heat's
now,
the-
too. Or not Heat, yeah, Heat. I think Heat said he
Yeah,
had to take off.
No, my wife hasn't told me anything yet, so I'm good for now. I might take like a 10-minute break to go shower or something. It's always good to shower, you know?
Maybe haven't in a while, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, not since yesterday. Yeah, I think Shrieky put himself in a food coma.
You'd be surprised. I did that a couple days back. What's up, Crixon? How you doing, man? Yeah, this. If you guys haven't seen this game before, me and Cypher and Shrieky have been playing this one for... Yeah, it feels like at least a year or two now. It's been in early access for quite some time. But they've made a lot of progress in it. It's not one of those early access games where you paid for it and they just kind of left it alone and you never really got anything out of it. They've made a lot of improvements. Multiplayer was super laggy when it first came out. And the plays that, or the Let's Plays that me and Cypher did together really kind of had to optimize your base when you're putting these things down and make sure that every building you put down was necessary. You couldn't really go overboard and create these elaborate and, you know, ginormous structures, which was kind of unfortunate because that's what this game really is kind of all about. So, yeah, we had a lot of fun with it, even with that restriction. But now we got Heat in here with us. We got Crucio in here with us. And Cypher's kind of burned out on the game at this point. So it's just the 4 of us. But still, 4 is more than we've ever had in here. And just this many people makes things so much easier. Because you got people working on one thing, somebody else working on another. When things overlap, it just means more resources for everybody. And we really haven't butted heads or run into any trouble. I mean, everybody's kind of taken initiative and gone off in their own direction and done something, kind of helping each other out as much as they can. So, yeah, it's a great game if you've never played it. A little bit survival mixed in. There are some enemies in the game. Don't really run into them until you're ready for it. Go off into the world looking for power-ups. These little green, purple slugs, different color, require or means that you get more power out of them, more bonus out of it.
Coal, sulfur, all the other minerals you need.
Yeah. And there will be like these armadillos that attack you. There's these big giant like ATA walker creature type things. There's a giant like shark that floats in the sky that nobody's ever killed yet, as far as I know, out of the friends that are playing. And so many different biomes. This is the green grassy biome. There's a desert one. There's a mountain one. There's actually like 7 or 8 biomes in the game, but they only allow you to start in 4 of them right now. Used to be 3, so they're adding more to it, like I said before.
Dude, 50 reinforced iron plates is ridiculous.
It does take a minute. But there's some cool things to play around with. There's a jump pack in the game. There's these little tubes that they recently added into the game that are actually kind of funny. They allow you to transport, kind of like the Jetsons or Futurama. If you guys have seen Futurama, a fantastic series, they have those types of tubes, and you can get pretty freaking fast inside of them. And I've seen videos where people go splat at the end of it or shoot themselves up into the sky like a cannon. Not done any of that yet, but kind of looking forward to it. There's also nuclear facilities that you can build in here, and then you have like nuclear waste as a byproduct, and it's radioactive. If you're not wearing the right kind of suit, it will hurt you. So some give and take. Trains. Never really used the trains. I always kind of just used the conveyor belts, but train could be something that we play around with. Same thing with the vehicles. There are vehicles that you can build that will automatically... Yeah, the auto part of that is just kind of interesting, but the little bit that me and Cypher played around with the vehicle, you can actually get stuck somewhat easy. If you're not... Like, if you set up a path and then later down the road put something in front of that path, it'd be like an hour before you realize, like, why are my resources not getting here? And it's like stuck on that treadmill or the whatever you happen to put in front of it.
Oh, you can go over clock now.
Mm-hmm.
And we got an upgrade. Nice. Oh. Six? You gotta be kidding me. Bacon. Alright, hopefully I can unlock this milestone for us. I'm making 50 reinforced iron plates right now. By hand. Oh, that's so...
Yeah, I think they do it to you on purpose. They give you those goals before they know that you can actually automate it. I guess you could automate it, but it would take so much more time to do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good way to make you burn time in the game by making you stand here and hold the button down.
Well, I don't think it's to burn time. I think it's to make you appreciate having it automated.
True.
So you don't have to sit there and make it by hand anymore.
Let's see how much concrete I have over here. Oh, alright, milestone's gonna be complete.
You got the concrete, you said?
Yep.
Milestone reached. Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
Okay, what do we need for the space elevator?
Everything.
I need 500 concrete, dear God.
So easy to get, man.
Mm-hmm. Can I put a splitter right here? Probably not. Nope, not enough for... I'm gonna have to break it down and move it forward.
That's why I always give myself more room, because I've done that I don't know how many times. It's just it's a pain in the butt. Oh, dude, yes, conveyor belts 2.
2, yeah. What? No, stop. Only problem with the belts too, it takes so much reinforced steel.
Yeah, but it's so worth it.
I need reinforced steel.
Yeah, it's about as fast as I can get that going for now. Until I can get a tier 3. So let's see. You're making part assembly? Okay, I'll go ahead and do the screws for you, unless you already got those being made.
I do got the screws being made. It doesn't hurt to make more. You know?
But they actually get made pretty quick. It's just that you use so many of them down the road.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because
Like,
it's like 12 every freaking reinforced.
guys bring me the wire, the copper wire or whatever, or copper ingots, I can work on the wires.
Okay, hold on. Let me do this.
I need to upgrade these, I think. Yeah, nothing I can really do about this. It's gonna be slow for a while.
Ah!
Wow, what's going on?
I ran out of wire. Which, I'll make some and I'll bring you some in a minute, man. Or cable, I ran out of cable, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I have 57 on me right now. Just need. I'm just looking at the milestone part.
There we go. Okay, there you go. If you look in that chest, there's a bunch of wire.
Alright, there's 300 in the chest over here of wire. Or cable.
Thank you, thank you. Actually, if you want, you can make a... Actually, I don't have. Never mind. Never mind.
So just put the materials in there and I can do it. Because right now she's gassed it up for a little bit before I can change her.
Here, we need a crap load of iron sheets.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of iron ore in this chest.
You mean steel sheets?
Yeah, steel sheets, whatever.
How many is it crap loaded? Because I have like 800, 900 already made up here.
300 to do the milestone.
Yeah, I got them up here.
It's just trying to give him something to do.
Yeah, I'll still do the ore in a little bit.
Yeah, just keep doing it. We need them anyways because we have to do reinforced steel.
Yeah, right now I'm just doing the wire, all of the, on my left 500.
Bring a chainsaw up with me next time I go in these stupid trees. Like a mile up and they're still getting in the way. Alright, I'm going to get a chainsaw. This is stupid. Where'd you say you put the chainsaw?
It's in
Next.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's in out on the where the fuel conveyors are. There's a little chest out there. In case like, I'm gonna go change your diaper.
Why are you pooping your diaper, bro?
That's what it's for?
Destroying this beautiful land.
I mean, all in the name of industrialization, right?
Come and destroy this planet and just colonize it.
We are working for a corporation. We've got shareholders. They gotta make a living.
Very true.
Got 5 kids to feed, man.
Alright. You said you had steel plates on you, or whatever?
Oh yeah, there's a ton of them up here at the top.
Okay. Oops. Yeah. Climbing. I feel like I'm climbing in the moon.
Oh, this ain't nothing, man. Get into like the mountainous terrain, absolutely have to go a lot higher.
Alright. Yeah.
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated. Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
So that unlocked the assembler now. That's good.
Yeah, that's when you start getting into like the actual complicated.
Clear all this out.
This Incorporated just followed me. I appreciate it, man. That's guessing that's one of the developers of the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, big fan of your game, man. It's amazing. Been playing it for quite some time now. I like the updates. Gotta put this one in the wrong spot.
It's over here. Oh, we got enemies. Come at me, bro. Come at me.
What kind of enemies you got? The armadillos?
Yeah. I just killed it. When I first played this game, they were giving me such a hard time. I finally found out the issue, like the trick.
You just like jump when they're about to hit you?
Pretty much. Or you try to sneak up behind them and hit them in the back because they're really weak in the back.
They still kill me from time to time if I'm not paying attention.
Oh, yeah.
Or if you run into like 3 of them.
Or the bigger ones. You know, there's like a bigger one version of it.
Yeah, or the spitters. The fire guys,
Yeah.
those will still wreck my face. At least until you get something a little bit stronger.
You get that rifle.
See, that was not in the game last time we played, so that's something new that they just added. What I really want to get to is the nuclear power.
That'd be cool.
I have like the offshoot, you know, like the waste product that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you could dispose of that somewhere or if you just have to store it and just deal with the radiation for like ever, which would be kind of realistic because that's what you gotta do in real life anyways.
Right.
I personally love the geysers for power.
See, I didn't get to that part yet.
I'm not sure if that's still in game or not. It was at one point.
Probably is.
One
It
of
might be
the-
a higher tier.
Yeah, it was one of the best power sources you could get. I think they nerfed it a little bit.
Alright, I'm gonna get a lot of concrete.
What are you gonna make?
Spaceport,
Alright, I'm back.
the space elevator.
See, now that actually has it where you can bring in conveyor belts to feed it directly.
Yeah.
I've never done it. I've never built conveyor belts to that. I always kind of like manually walk everything over because
Well, because you find it easier.
well, the stuff it requires changes as you go through the different tiers, and it's always like the most like state-of-the-art resource you could make, and it wants a lot of them. And later down the road, it takes a lot to make even like one, like blue or red ship.
Well, you saw on mine. Oh, I didn't have it hooked up. I unhooked it to do something else. But there's 2 sides to it where you can have 6 inputs basically.
Yeah, but
You just build on each side of it. That's
Since-
what I'm gonna do on here.
since the inputs or what it wants for the resources changes so quick, I don't you know, like if you put the import in there, it's not gonna be good for the next turn.
Wire's already in the crate next to me.
Cool.
You had something making pipes too, no?
Rods.
Where the...
Down in the middle, kind of. There's the 3 storage box. There's
I see it.
the one sticking out is the screws, and the other one's the rods.
So, I don't know if you've seen it before, but Shariki kind of showed me this little trick, is you could put a small conveyor belt on the end of it, just kind of coming out 1 or 2 spaces, and it will show what resource
Oh yeah, yeah.
is in there.
That makes sense. Nice. Yeah, I was wondering, I'm like, if they had signs or something.
Right.
You know?
You can color it. You know, you can always color code everything.
True.
You gotta unlock that for... In fact, let me go over there and unlock that, because I think I have flower petals on me.
If not, I think there's someone that's just next to me.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Oh, it's super quick, too. 3 seconds.
Yeah. Like, the first couple things are pretty... The research doesn't take long on this. Well,
Some of it.
maybe...
I have any of that stuff on me.
Can't afford because I'm out of concrete. Well, of course. Of course.
Trying to do jump pads next.
Yeah, this is the last one we can do. Then we have to get the space elevator going. Which I'm working on right. Kind of working on it. We need 500 concrete. Steel plates, the wire and the iron's good. It's just the concrete. But I'm trying to build it out here. That way we can...
Just remember, you can't have really anything over it, so I always put it really high. But you can rebuild it too if you really have to somewhere down the road.
Yeah. I was going to build it over here where I'm working at. Clearing all the...
Sorry.
Getting rid of all this nasty green stuff. I want to see the industrial stuff.
You're talking about putting down flooring?
Yeah. Who wants to see this green stuff?
Yeah, nobody wants nature.
No.
I kind of wish there was like blocks that you could put down that would have the...
Like gardening like thing on it or
Yeah, I
something?
mean, you know, some of these plants are... I mean, the game is just absolutely beautiful, but some of these plants are a little bit better than others. I wouldn't mind somehow
Hey guys,
like
this person
incorporating-
just next to me is full. I can't drop these plates I made.
Sounds like a
I
personal problem.
need somebody who can clear them out.
Hold on.
It's fine. I can move these leaves out of the way and turn them down.
You can make another personal storage container.
That seems like a lot of work right now.
Yeah, I just probably filled up that personal storage container with a bunch of junk, like biofuel that we could probably move to another one. Just being lazy, it was the closest one to me.
It's all AC's fault.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it usually is.
Alright.
Yes, I got plates being made on all of these.
Alright, there you go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to make some of those rotors myself.
give me the material, I can make them.
I only need, I think, 5 or something.
Well, we need 50 of those things for,
Let's see what the material is that we need. So for rotors, you need screws and you need pipes.
So many leaves because I was clearing all that out over there.
You said that's what you need to heat?
I mean, I'm just looking at the jump pads milestone thing, and we need 50 of those, whatchamacallits.
Yeah, let me get you some screws. And pipes.
Alright, I just topped off all the generators. Probably don't have to check those for a while. Wait, oops, wrong thing.
Alright, your screws and pipes are in that.
Okay, I'll work on that. Next, I'm doing solid biofuel right now.
Some plates out of my inventory.
Hey, Heat, I put a bunch of leaves in this storage container for you. If
Get
you're
out of
working
here with
on-
those damn leaves.
Well, if you're working on biomass, hit it up. Like, there's only like 5,000 leaves.
Oh, that's it, huh? Well, at least you didn't get a lot. I mean, you know.
It's because I was over here clearing out. Oh shit, I got wire for days on. Let me throw all this wire in that milestone. Okay, so all we need is those rotors. Are you working on those rotors?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna work on next here in a second. AC, where'd you put those,
In the box right next to you.
No, the only thing that's in that box is those damn leaves.
Yeah, there's a box right next to you. I put a whole bunch of pipes and screws.
Oh shit, my bad. I took that shit out because I took
No
the
pipes and screws, because somebody got greedy and took them all.
Hey, break those leaves down. I'll go grab you this stuff.
Alright.
You need screws and pipes?
Yeah, he's gonna make rotors, so.
Alright, yeah, alright, no problem, no problem.
That guy.
I mean, you know, I put him there, I swear.
I saw him in there, but I'm like, I thought you made all that stuff. Alright, they're back in there.
Okay.
And then let me know when you're done with the solid BIOS and I'll grab that and move it for you.
Alright, this is enough for 24, that 50 we need. That you
Okay.
gave me, the pipe and screw wise.
Well, hopefully by the time you get those 24 done, we'll have more already sitting over there waiting for you. Yeah, I might have to rework that up there. Ah, son of a... this is gonna screw everything up. Yeah, I might just leave it like that. It's not perfect, but then again, it doesn't really need to be. Like, I got my line going around it. So little space in here to work.
Talking about? You built all the way up that way. Look over here. There's all kinds of space.
Yeah, not over here though. Like, it's so confined.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Maybe I can try to go in this way. Oh no! I'll know later down the road this is gonna bug me so much. I'm gonna come back and like redesign the entire thing.
Probably. Especially once we get different like power sources and stuff.
Yeah.
My daughter's over here just full fist in her mouth. I keep giving her the binky and she just keeps spitting it right back out so she can shove her fist in the mouth.
Well, you said she's teething, so.
It drives me crazy because then she'll shove her fist so far.
She's not chewing on her feet yet.
Nah, not yet.
Do this. there's another node down here too. Pure iron ore.
I have 2 iron ores over here too. Don't worry if you're gonna.
Yeah, I got to redesign that entire top piece.
Player is in the way. Okay, let's see. Concrete. I need concrete.
Hey, Curcio, I got some biofuel ready to go. Solid biofuel.
Okay. Be over there in a second.
If you got any more rods and screws. That's really what I need to do that rotor.
Okay, said rods and screws.
Yeah.
Alright, there's some rods and screws in there.
Sweet.
You want more leaves? I know you want more leaves.
No.
You want some more leaves.
No. Had close to 5,000 on me already.
I need another 500 copper wire and a bunch of concrete, so yeah.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of room over there. That's actually nice and flat. That'd be nice and good for you over there. What are you planning on building? Anything in mind yet, Curcio?
1 second, dude. What was that, man? Yeah, I have a lot of. I told you there's a lot of flat area over here.
Yeah, no, I'm just curious what you're building over there.
Oh, I'm gonna put the space elevator up here.
Ah, okay.
That's what I'm trying to. But I need all the resources for it, so that's what I'm trying to work on.
Well, I'm about to finish the last resource for the jump pad.
Nice. Just throw all 50 in there and then hit the button. I need another like 225 concrete.
I don't know how to throw it in there. So where are you throwing it in?
So if you turn around where you're at, you'll see a little station. If you open it,
I see what you're saying.
and then if you just, yep, there you go, and then hit that red button. Oh yeah.
Milestone reached.
Launch.
Several buildings aimed at factory traversal
Wonder if
can
Shrieky's
now
still
be
on top of it.
accessed
No,
in
I'm
the
kidding.
build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Yeah. Alright. So we gotta get this space elevator built and then start loading that up so we can unlock the next tiers, basically. Whew. Did you upgrade all your conveyor belts already up there?
No, and I had to redesign it because I ran out of space and made quite as much headway as I was hoping to. Like by now, I should be, you know, doing the next tier stuff, but
I haven't done anything with the belts. I've been laying concrete down and stuff and waiting for it to build up.
I had to get myself a green power slug out of it, so complete loss.
Yeah, nice.
I just leave it like that for now. Instead of putting one up here, I'll do that later. I need some sort of explosive to uncover this one, because this has a giant chunk of stone on the top.
Yeah, I think you do. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was why you had to do explosive research, was for stuff like that.
Yeah. It's good to have it open there, just in case I need it later down the road. Which means this entire thing will need to go up. Oh, what a pain in the ass.
AFK.
Yep. You have rods making up where you're at, AC?
Nope.
Hmm.
Why, are you short?
Yeah, I need like 200 something to do the space elevator. I almost got all the concrete.
I got a crate over here with extra stuff. Let me look.
Oh, you know what? I could look in somewhere else too. Hold on.
I got 400 rods over here in this crate.
Oh, plenty. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
It's over there on that side.
What's up?
It's over here.
Oh, shit. Right by it. Did all the power shut off? Or is it just me?
Nah, it's all shut off at the moment.
Boom. This space elevator getting built.
Oh yeah, look at that. Man, if only if it was like that in real life. Surprising enough, it's kind of getting there, to be honest, man. Have you seen like the 3D printers these days?
Oh yeah.
They're pretty impressive, man. Like, I could imagine the day when, you know, they're just massive in size and you can print out whatever you want.
Right. Whew. Touching a little bit on that mountain over there, but oh well.
Nah, it gives a character.
Actually, no, it's not. It's not touching at all. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, now it does. Whatever. Looks good.
I'll pretend I don't notice.
Alright, so we need 50 of the smart plating to get this thing to the next tier level.
I don't know. Given my design so far, I don't know if smart could be really incorporated into it.
Don't worry. I think I might have an idea. But I might have to wait till when I'm gonna go probably shower and then leave for like an hour and then be back.
Right.
I'm down to play this all night almost, unless we're gonna do the other one.
Yeah, we can keep playing this one if you guys want.
Maybe Shrieky will be back in a little bit.
I mean, anything's possible. He might wake up from his food coma.
We need to start exploring and get some green slugs so we can overpower some of this stuff to build faster.
Well, the problem with overpowering at this stage is it uses a lot of fuel. And until we get coal, we're kind of at a disadvantage.
Dude, our storage down here is almost full of solid biomass. It's like half full. But yeah, you're right.
I mean, we can. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're going to call it here in a minute.
Guys, later.
You could be on
Yeah.
later?
Maybe. Don't know yet. I'll let you know.
Yeah, man.
Alright, I'll catch you guys later.
Later,
man.
brother. Oh, wait. What do I need? Rotors? What's rotors? Screws and iron rod.
Oh, man, I'm going to have to raise all of this up. By 2 or 3. that sucks so bad, dude.
Which ones?
All of them.
I like how you picked like the hardest area to build in.
I usually don't run into these issues. That's why I didn't take into account the mines underneath, because I usually don't have mines underneath my base like this. But this area is very different from what I remember. The forest being like, I've been picking like the mountain terrains more, and those give you a lot of leg up on height. And I think that I just got spoiled with those, and I hadn't considered all the obstacles that were over here, because there's a lot.
Oh yeah. So what area are you talking about? You have to go, like all of it needs to go up?
Yeah, the second side. I mean, you can look over here on the side where I've already raised one.
Oh yeah, yeah, over here.
Yeah. Because if you go straight ahead over here...
Oh, it's gonna hit everything.
Well, like if you look down here on the bottom...
Yeah.
Where the hole is, that's where the iron mine, right? And we'll need that at some point, and I need at least 2 more squares, maybe 3 before it can fit on that thing. Probably 2, because it's on the same level as the other one. So I'll just have to raise everything up 2, just like that other platform. Which means I have to move like every single one of these machines. And then the flooring. I think I'll save that for later tonight when we get back, because that's going to be incredibly tedious and boring for everybody to watch. It's
Part of the game,
yeah, no, I mean, I don't mind doing it. It's just, it doesn't make for great TV.
Right.
You know, but this is the design I'm going for, so it should look exactly like that, except it will be up 2 more spaces by the time we come back tonight. Ugh. And I may push this all back too. This,
yeah.
Just to make it line up with the other one so it doesn't look all functified. But
Yeah, I gotta move this copper stuff that we have right here to put the flooring out. But I'm gonna work on the... Tonight I'll work on the damn elevator thing. Try we unlock that later.
the space elevator?
Yeah.
We don't have it unlocked yet? What do you need for that?
No, to unlock the tier. To get the smart plating going.
Ah, okay. Let me have all this iron going down here. I may turn that operation and put it up here. That way you have more iron up here on the top. But I'm not going to touch that for now. That's the only part that's actually producing anything. Mine's just making plates.
Yeah.
Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of plates. All right, guys, for those that are watching, definitely want to thank you guys for checking out the stream. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. We will be playing more and more of this later down the road, especially tonight, which we'll be streaming again after I do all that stuff off camera, because like I said, that's going to be tedious, but it needs to be done. We got 4, maybe 5 of us going to be playing in here at a time, so that should be kind of interesting. We've never done that many people. I'm kind of curious as to whether it bogs the server down a lot or not. I know with Cypher, his internet connection's never been the greatest. He plays off of a cell phone, so it's not the most stable. And he's had issues with it in the past, but now we got Incurcio, we got Shariki, and we got Heat joining us, and they're all on different connections. Some of them good, some of them bad. So I guess we'll have more of a pool to kind of tell, so that those of you out there who may be playing on similar connections will be able to know, you know, if you're going to have issues with it or not. Beyond that, the game is fantastic. It's beautiful. The maps...
I'll be right back.
All right. The maps are incredibly large. When you pick the biome that you want to start in at the very beginning of the game, and now there's 4 of them, all of those biomes are on the map. It just starts you in one of those areas. So you can connect the grassland biome to the ice and desert and all of those and beyond. So many resources out there, build to your heart's content. I've seen some amazing maps that are massive in size and scope when it comes to their factories. Would love to see a little bit more of the combat in the game. If you go off and explore, you're going to run into a lot of enemies. but I would love to maybe see something along the lines of like Factorial, where the more pollution that you're putting up into the air, the more your base might get attacked. Some sort of like survival aspect. They don't really have that in here yet, but I think the game would be very well suited to it. And if you guys have any other questions, definitely hit us up on the YouTube page or over here on Twitch if you happen to catch us live. Until then, guys, have a wonderful night, and we'll see you in just a few hours.